It's time for Tabata style toning. Tabata is perfect to use with your heavy hoop because heavy hoop you can't do for long periods of time at once. So with heavy hoop Tabata, you're going to be hooping for 20 seconds, transitioning for 10, and then working some other exercises in. When we need to lose weight, and I have lost over 70 pounds, one of the things we need to do is preserve muscle so the skin doesn't get loose. So this is to preserve muscle, to increase health and have fun. Let's do our heavy hoop Tabata. I'm going to start the Tabata timer and we're going to go through our exercises. Round 1 is our warm-up round. Round 2 is our intensity round. Here we go.
Ready.
Oh, start with the stick-ups. So I'm leaning the hoop against me and going into the stick-ups, warming up the upper body. Just leaning the hoop until I'm ready to use it.
Rest.
Now I'm going to get the hoop in position and get ready.
Exercise.
I'm starting to my left. You don't need a whole lot of room. Everything can be done in this contained space. When I hoop, I'm zipping up my abs, contracting my glutes.
Rest.
Next exercise, I'm going to set this down and I'm going to do squats.
Exercise.
Really sitting back in my hips, neutral spine.
Rest.
Here's my transition, picking up my hoop, getting ready to begin again.
Exercise.
Hooping in the other direction. Excellent posture. Abs tight, the entire core is tight. Did you see me hit the desk?
Rest.
Next exercise is going to be a row.
Exercise.
I'm warming up without weight, but then in the next round, which is the intensity round, I'll use weights. Pulling those abs in tight, getting them up and under as flat as I can as I row. Not letting my feet roll out or in.
Rest.
And up with the hoop again. Back in the other direction. Shoulders down. Oops.
Exercise.
I started too early. No harm, no foul. The great thing about hooping is you can focus on pulling in your abs. 360 degrees.
Rest.
All right, so the next exercise, all right, so it's going to be the alternating side lunge.
Exercise.
So I have to set the hoop aside for that one. You can stay low and slow with this, or you can lift it up.
Rest.
Careful on the mat. And back in the other direction.
Exercise.
There we go. Little drop there. You can drop down and rise up. Hold the arms out tight, tightening the arms.
Rest.
Now we might be getting to the end of this round, but the final exercise is a tricep extension. Yep, that was the last one. so you're probably gonna want to get that tricep extension in. So we are gonna get it in at the end. So I've got my water handy. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Now, we're gonna go back. And we're going to do the Tabata again, but now I'm going to add weights. Here's how we do it.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
So I'm starting with an overhead press instead of the stick up.
Exercise.
Really pulling in the glutes, pulling those abs, working the back and the shoulders and the deltoids. Pull it in tight. Down you go. Here comes the hoop.
Exercise.
So as you can see, I hold it against my back and do a gentle throw, and then begin to do a slight forward and back motion. The Tabata is great if you're just learning to hoop. Maybe the hoop is falling and you're not keeping it up yet.
Rest.
You won't be wasting your time because you'll have other exercises to do. Now for my squats, gonna add some weight.
Exercise.
I call this a suitcase squat because I'm holding my dumbbells like suitcases. Really trying to remember to keep those abs in tight. The body retains the shape that you train it in.
Rest.
And away they go. 10 seconds is just enough to make the transition.
Exercise.
There we go, see? So if you have a hoop, maybe you haven't been using it, you're wondering what you can do with it, it is ideal for Tabata. Work other exercises in.
Rest.
Whoop! All right, we're gonna get right into that row. I wanna get all the arm exercises in today.
Exercise.
And row it back. Much more powerful than doing this with body weight alone. This is a back exercise, but of course everything is an ab exercise. Pull those abs in. Yeah. Set that down. Gonna go back in the other direction with our Tabata hooping.
Exercise.
And throw. All of this is tight. Glutes are engaged. Shoulders back and down. Perfect posture. As perfect as you can make it. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs.
Rest.
All right. Next exercise. We're going to go into the tricep extension so that we don't miss it.
Exercise.
And tricep extension. 2. We double it in order to make the best use of our time. Both arms at once. You can probably go heavier if you're experienced.
Rest.
Quality of the form is the most important thing. Back to the hoop.
Exercise.
Once you have a little experience with the hoop and Tabata training, you're gonna find it's very easy to make these transitions and then work it, squeeze, go for speed. Now that you're warm, go for it.
Rest.
Woo! Catch that hoop, set it down. Oh, that's it. That's the last of it, so easy.
Done. Great workout. You spent 4 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
All right. So here's the deal. that entire session, right? 4 minutes, 4 minutes, a little bit of transition, about 9 minutes to get some fitness in. So what that means is that you could easily do this. This you can do every day. You're not going to need a lot of recovery from this style of training. If you're doing 3 sets of weightlifting, if you're doing it to momentary failure, you're going to need recovery on other days. So if you wanted to, you could conceivably do this every day. My recommendation is 3 times a week. But what I want to do is encourage you to have a time of day. My time of day is right around 5 o'clock in the morning. So if I'm going into work, I know I can get ready and I can make it. If I'm not working, I'm still establishing that time. 5 a.m. every morning. It doesn't have to be 5 a.m. It could be 3 in the afternoon. It could be when you get home from work. Sometime if you're a mom, sometime, when the kids are at school, but establish that time that you're going to do some kind of health and fitness practice at that time every day. It could just simply be relaxation, it could be yoga, it could be flexibility, but give yourself that time each day, create that space for it, and then that is your time, and you and your body know that you're on board to train then. The last thing I want to leave you with today is when you're eating, you don't have to go hungry, and when you're training, it doesn't have to hurt. If you're willing to be disciplined, take it 1 pound at a time, 1 inch at a time, you can allow yourself the time not to overdo it. Respect your body, love your body, and try this wonderful Tabata toning training session. Lots of T's. I'll see you back here next week on the Sugar Freedom channel. Like, subscribe, share. If somebody you know has a hoop and might like this, or somebody is looking for a low or no impact way to train, please share this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you back here soon with more training and more tips for getting off of sugar, grains, and vegetable oils. Bye everybody, and have a marvelous day.